Okay, audio seems to be working. Let me just check real quick with the stream manager. Seems to be fine. So, welcome back everyone and welcome to another stream. We are jumping back into Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So, as always, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And as always, if you do, well, hit that follow button right down below. Helps out a lot and is very much appreciated. So, let's just jump right into it. Sadly, I couldn't make yesterday's second stream, so... but... let's jump back into the Kingdom Come right now. Where did we leave off last time? We were still at the old woman's lair, right?
Damn, this wound is still bleeding.
Right.
Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
We were supposed to bandage ourselves. How do we do that? Let's see. Let me figure that out. Select period, select next. There's nothing to select though.
Damn, this wound is still bleeding.
Yeah, I know.
Better bandage it up quick.
Okay, how do I equip my stuff? Got some bandages. Can I equip those? Roll the slots? I guess I can use them. Damn, 4 bandages don't even get us halfway there.
Before I bleed out.
Good enough, I guess. Find and grab something to eat. Okay, don't need any more bandages. She's, if I remember correctly, she said the food was outside. But let me have a look around. Not much in here. Lockpick. I mean, she's busy. You do not have a lockpick. Yeah, that makes sense. I was wondering about that.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Okay, and it needs to do a little bit of getting used to having all the actions pop up in the bottom right. I always need to look at the bottom right. Want the bathroom. There we go. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, nice. Got some of the good cheese as well. The game saves automatically during important moments. When you quit using save and quit, you can also save by sleeping and something else.
Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Yeah, it seems that way. Hey, it's our boy. Is that the same dog? Or is that a different one? Don't remember. I think it's a different one. I do need to eat. So let me eat one of the apples. Wait, you're not wearing a pouch. You're not wearing a pouch. I can't eat without wearing a pouch. Jesus. Eat from pot. Pour a potion. Portion. I don't have anything. Guess we just eat from the pot.
That's really good. So good. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Okay, there was nothing on the spoon, but that's fine. Okay, now we've eaten. She said we should talk to her as well once we're done. Can't do anything yet. Here. What's the B? Is it behind? Not. What is the B? Ah. Didn't give me an interaction, so I wasn't sure.
Like a new man.
Oh, wash yourself. Oh, it's... Why is it so dark? Grayed out. I didn't see the interaction before. Now then, let's talk to her.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry.
Sure
I had
didn't.
to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again.
Okay.
So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky.
That's not good.
You really knocked him about before hands beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But
Okay.
I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And
Sure,
of course,
I can get that.
chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
I know about herbs. Do I recognize these herbs? Some potion is dangerous, isn't it? I guess we're going with the top one.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
That makes sense.
Wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage.
Damn
not
it.
some dried herbs, so listen up. Sage has a purple
That's some
blossom,
reputation.
and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you
I
reach
thought
a
with
sort of
5 I would be
small meadow. You ought to find both
good
of
enough.
them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or
That
at least
sounds good.
hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I think I can manage. You're right, I don't feel great. I think I can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Exactly.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Nice.
Grab the spade by
Got
the
some
dung
reputation back.
pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True.
Makes sense.
I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Okay, we should do that first. Where's that dead body? Oh, there he is. Compass. The compass located at the top of the screen will help you navigate. Yeah, I got that. Red body.
I can't bury him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap.
I mean, it's right here. Before we pick him up, let's loot. But all that stuff is bloody. Do we want to? Do we really want this? I want the food. Damn, he had some food on him. I wonder what's gonna happen if we carry the bloody clothes. Got the spade. Okay. Let's find a good spot.
Ah, shit. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Start digging. Where do we dig though? Guess over here. I guess you can't dig here. I guess we start right here. Good enough. After quite a bit of arduous work. Okay. Should I wash myself in the stream? I can't. Aww. Little piggy. Can I not jump this? Oh, right. Jump is on B. Should wash off again. Okay. Now that that is done, we need the tea. Pick the sage, pick the caramel, so it's E and F. They're right next to each other.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
What can I do about my shoulder? I'm already bandaged. Ooh. Aw, little hair. 2 hair. Aw. Discovered the meadow. Grab the dandelion. Dandelion is probably useful too. Ah, got some sage.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Can never have enough sage. Okay. Not really any reason to rest. And there's the chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
That's probably true. But you can never have enough. There's a lot. I guess not all of this is actually chamomile. Found some more sage. Man, my guy's hungry. Why are you so hungry? Uh-oh. Something's up.
What's that dog making?
Find
such
out
a
what
fuss
happened.
about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
And who are you, sir?
We're from Lord Von Bergov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Burgo's people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord Von Bergov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them
How do I
renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
switch weapons again?
All his people have broken rocks.
say we're from Burgov, then we're from fucking Burgov. Tell me, how come there's all these bloody rags here, eh? Spit it out. The blood's not even dry.
I was treating two fellas from Shelley-off, what got badly beaten up in a brawl in the tavern.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Supposed to be a threat?
Reply. Let's talk.
Lord von Burgov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm from the Nice Company. We are messengers, and we were ambushed. You don't look like the man. Let's go with that. Let's be honest.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Burgov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily.
Damn
We're
it.
not von Burgov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take
Yeah, they
Sir
really
Hans
don't look
with
like
us,
it. I should have.
but we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey,
This'll be
what are
quick,
you doing?
boy.
Walking.
Ah! Ah!
Die!
Ah!
Don't let them get away.
No! I don't want to die!
Dude. What? Why can't I? I can't do anything.
Save yourselves!
Fucking what? What? I'm stuck in the fucking menu. Why am I stuck in the menu? Jesus. Now it works again. Where did they go?
I need something to eat. I can't just go wandering around. I have a
Fucker.
duty to Sir Hans.
Jesus, that stupid menu. Door and chest key. I'll take those. I'm still not sure about the bloody clothes, but might as well. Where did the other one go?
I can't
can't-
just go off and leave Hans to his fate.
Yeah, I can't go any further. Man! The stupid battle cry or surrender window got me stuck. I couldn't do shit. Man. That was annoying.
I could go for something to eat now.
Yeah, later.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Probably.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Nice. You deserve to know the truth. I cannot tell her. She can know.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us.
I need to get the blood of my
And I'm sorry it caused
body
you
again.
trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken,
Aw,
but thank you for dealing with them.
not to worry.
No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Sure.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Sure. I'll brew that remedy.
All right, I'll try.
I don't know how. I have a little experience in alchemy. Let's go with that.
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe.
Nice.
But it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Sure. Bring potions. First, let's wash off.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it.
Okay, let's start the alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get
Okay.
back to the bench and we'll start.
Sleep heals you faster, and if you, if good quality energy replenishes faster while sleeping. You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chemical, and a handful of sage. I said chamomile and
Must have read it by now.
add the
surely.
chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grip the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. So fairly easy. 1 turn. So chamomile, 1 turn, then the sage, and then pour.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left.
Ah, okay.
According to the recipe.
Wait, what? Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. But there's no base. Is just the chamomile the base? Liquid potion base. Every potion needs a liquid base. The jugs containing a base can be
What are you
found
waiting
on the
for?
shelf on the left.
Pour it
Select
in
the
there.
right base and press A to pour it. Let me see. Sleep heals you faster, energy replenishes faster as well. You will need wine. Okay. Okay. Need the wine.
What are you waiting for? Pour it. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay. Move cauldron.
Hear that bubbling? It's
Yes.
boiling. Remember that
The currents
well.
over the fire. It
For
will
most
start
potions,
simmering after a
you just
while.
have to simmer the herbs
To
for
get the
it.
boil,
But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
okay. And bellows LT.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Okay.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Was it 2 chamomile and 1 sage, or prepare the herbs? Two handful of chamomile and 1 sage.
Get them ready now, so you have them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Okay.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Okay.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Oh god, this one.
Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with
Sure.
a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it?
Yes.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Finish the potion. Potions can be finished by decanting or distilling. This depends on the recipe. To decant the potion, take a vial from the shelf on the left and select the cauldron. Okay.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Okay, this should be good, I think. That was way more complicated than I thought. Way more involved. Maybe not complicated, but involved.
Here it is.
Hey Rito, welcome back to the stream.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a
I'm
chamomile
gonna
decoction the way it
oh
should
gosh.
be.
Happy to help.
Damn, what's happening?
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go
Okay.
and get a good sleep.
Sure.
That works wonders.
Sounds like a good idea. Should probably eat before I go to sleep. Oh, the doggy's already asleep. Don't need to clean up.
With a bit of luck, that decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that
Oops.
there's not much.
Okay, I should probably eat something. Probably apple should be enough. Oh, right. I'm not wearing a pouch. So I need to eat from the pot then. Still no pouch. Okay, now let's get to sleep. Sleep and save. Okay, I can decide how long I want to sleep. Okay, max is 12 hours. So I can't sleep until morning. Well, I could, but I would lose a lot of food. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's sleep until the next morrow.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True,
Okay.
Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Yeah, this is back when his father got killed.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Some bad memories.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
But that must be the woman she was talking about.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Okay.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
Probably.
Right. I came in the evening while you were
It's weird
asleep.
that she
Ma told
directly
what
called me
happened to
Henry.
you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said
Nice.
she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah. That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than it. Battered. Well, better than yesterday, I guess.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep.
It sure
Dreams
is.
shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Oh god. Istvan Tov, my father's sword, my father, a beautiful maiden. It was just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. Probably Istvan, right? Either him or the sword. I'm gonna go for the sword.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war
She understands.
and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thank you. I think about it. I don't care about old wives' tales. I'm gonna go with the first one.
I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
That's true.
Right. So
True enough.
All the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Nice. Perk points. Increase Henry's level. Will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities to upgrade. Player. In the player tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current stats. Throughout the game, you will earn perk points, which you can use to improve your stats, skills, and warfare capabilities. In other words, in other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's stats, your reputation, and so on. Okay. Okay, those are my skills. In level 6, available perk points are 10. So I could put them into stats. I barely read the things to the right. Skill info with S, with L. I see. So these level up too. God, there are a lot of them. Stealth kills, takedowns, bushman, you walk through undergrowth, the lightest of the breeze and agility of a snake. 50% less noise. Defense against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them. They will suffer penalties to their stats. When you are wanted for a crime, you gain a +3 stealth bonus and a +2 on agility and vitality, making it easier to escape. The effect lasts for 120 seconds. That's pretty interesting. The dirtier you are, the harder will it be for others to spot you. That's interesting. But be aware. They can still smell you if the dirt is accompanied by a corresponding odor. People will forget the crimes you've committed more quickly. This seems good. Prevents guards from searching us. Wait, how do I even get one of those? How do I use my perk points? How do perk? Good question. Not quite sure how to use them. I guess we've figured that out. Nice. There are 2 chests in the house. There he is.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Sure. Let me just grab this and the onion.
Good morning, Henry!
There we go. Why do you have clothes?
No idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for
He
someone
sure
who
is.
met death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Nice.
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Sands was captured by humans. To cut a long story short. Let's go with the full story.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Brutal cutthroats. Mercenaries from Hungary. Guess let's go with the cutthroats.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands, the core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
Uh-oh.
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But
Nice.
the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
Nice.
As I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Townberg? What was that about then?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's go with the full stories.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't
That's for
carried
sure.
him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How did you beat the cutthroat? Thanks for getting me here. How did you beat him?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai,
Nice.
I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right.
Oh, perfect.
I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
That
I'll
sounds good.
prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious.
Nice.
I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
Ah, right. I still had those.
For you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or
Nice.
don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
Nice, we got the recipe
This'll
too.
come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you
Nice.
should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though,
Can I
I'm
take
not
the
sure I could find
bacon?
the way
Yeah.
to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Took all the food.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next
Well, that
time
sounds
I'll
like
come
a
straight
quest.
home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not
How do you manage here?
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then
Yeah, that
I
makes
go
sense.
around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
People can always need potions. Why do you live here?
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Not to worry. What's going on in this domain?
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out, but I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young
Oh,
Lord
okay.
Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
You can shoot?
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If
Nice.
they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trosky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin. Take care then.
Thought maybe she could teach us something. I got rid of the corpse.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Sure. Tell me something about this domain. Why do you live here? What about the bandits?
Can you tell me something about these parts?
What can I say? The village of Sheleov is nearby, and close to it there's a big traveller's inn. And to the north of Sheleov is Tachov. They've got a blacksmith's there, and a small tavern. There's
Okay.
no love lost between the folks from Sheleov and Tachov. They're always out to spite each other. Some dispute about some meadow.
Anything else?
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages around here.
It ain't far from Sheleov to Semin. Sir Jan, the owner, he got a big stud farm with fine horses.
Ooh.
And down by the water, a mill. The biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz, what lies at the foot of the castle.
Get some new
The local
horses.
bailiff has his seat there, and there's a tavern too. Then there's Nabakov Fortress, Sir Yaramir's seat. There's a mill at the foot of it. But
Sure.
Pavlena knows more gossip about folk around here. She goes out and about. I stay home these days and hardly meet a soul.
Why do you live here?
How come you live out here?
That's just the way it is. It's for me to know, and you to find out.
Ah,
That's a challenge.
all right. I won't pry.
What about the bandits?
What about those armed men who came here?
Me and Pavlena hid the body in the woods. I hope that other one won't turn up again. It was good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, he will. Man, I still can't believe just because of the fucking menu, I wasn't able to get the other one.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can
Let's
get
do
going.
this.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
Sure. What about the rest of our company?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right.
I wonder if there was
Damn
maybe
good
a spy or
lads.
something in our
I've
groups.
no notes since childhood. Damn it.
We have to go back for Matt. That's true.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
Aw,
my
but the
skin.
doggy.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
Not
It's
really.
long since over the hills and far away.
I saw him. You don't believe me? No, it sounds strange. Did we see him? I don't think we saw him, did we? You don't believe me?
You don't believe me?
It's not that I don't believe you. It just doesn't make any sense that he'd be here.
No, I'm not. I'd never mistake him for anyone else.
Of course.
Ah, damn it.
I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense.
I didn't want to be so
Toth is in
aggressive.
Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go.
Nice.
Never know.
Perfect. Where'd you get it?
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come
Makes sense.
on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Get some food. Why is there no sound? Why did the audio stop? Why is there no audio for this? That's weird. Why is there no audio? We can't save and exit right now. Deep silver present. Was studio production. Dude, why is there no audio for this? That is so weird. Let me jump out and back in. No. Why is there no audio? So we're going back the way we came. This is so weird. Why is there no audio? That's a little bit annoying. Okay, can we get back control and can we jump back into the game so I can maybe get some audio back? They are suspicious of me. Well done. Doggy. Can I get some audio back, please? Just stop the cutscene and restart it or something. Just want to have some audio. Okay, we're finally in a loading screen. Hey. Actually got some audio.
Got a good physician at this castle, or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet, but I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
Yeah.
And some wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
That's not good. Knock. We finally made it though.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Well, no response is also a response. Ah, there, someone is coming.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double.
The pair of you! What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
Of course.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait.
Well, that didn't go well.
Wait, one moment.
Well, that didn't go well.
What the fuck was that? So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
And that is wash up. Get our dog back. That did not go as planned.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
That's for sure.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried
I mean,
to
Chris
talk to them and
started.
get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First we have to wash and change. We have to get our letter back. We can always go back. First we have to go wash and change.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We learn some coin then. We'll go back to... No, not that. We can't go back. Learn some coin then.
Learn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're right. Unsure would understand. What shame. We were ambushed. I guess that's true.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no
Nice.
message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for their death. Let's go back and bury them. I'm just as much to blame. Let's go with that. I would like to go with that. But we have more
It's not
important
your
stuff to
fault
do.
they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
Thank you.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
There's a woman. Of course there's.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Why bear that witch? Wench!
What I tell you? What are you
Nice.
waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
It's not gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be that easy.
Be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and
I see.
I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Be quiet. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Jesus Christ.
One of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
Okay, let's wash up. That's better.
Never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead. Jesus Christ. Lord Fontaine is beside him.
Okay, we can always go in here later. Let's talk to her first. That's more important.
Wait a more then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No. Stay quiet. I'm not a latrine cleaner. You were attacked by bandits.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Huh. I don't know why you're trying to deny it.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you won't
Come
know too
on.
much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
That's not
If
good.
you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Aw.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Well then. We have to go to a wedding.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what? Not ready. I'm always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Alright.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air.
Of course he
The second
did.
door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can
Sure.
finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Right. We'll do it.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's
That's for
terrible
sure.
about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scarlet, Ratai. From far away. From Ratai.
Ratai.
Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard something about a wedding. What's life like here?
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Nice.
Truth
The
to tell,
burn.
it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here.
Okay.
And that's a big problem.
I'm sorry. Where can I find work here?
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask.
Right, that makes
I'd rather
sense.
find the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then,
Okay.
be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troshkovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where should we move the sacks to? Well, she did tell us that.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
That makes sense.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
No, not really.
She denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish.
That's for sure.
There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Some Lord Semine is getting married. It looks like it's going to be a huge event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So
It sure
all we have
is.
to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Nope. I think of something.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Log sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
Of course.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Well then, alright, I'll do it myself. Do you have any idea what you look like? Nobody will recognize you. It will be over quickly. It's gonna be this, isn't it? Nobody will recognize you.
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh.
Everyone has to work. Don't be spoiled. Just have to try it. Everyone has to work.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
Of course.
The priests who pray for us. Laboratories. The plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris. The warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Of course it is. Where do I fit? Where do I fit in? I'll carry the sacks by myself. It's, I wonder your tongue isn't aching. Nobody here needs a warrior. Where do I fit in?
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood.
Of course.
Noble status in that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Okay.
I'm going then. but you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Sure.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some
That's a
gear,
good deal, I guess.
head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
He's such a bitch. Okay, now where are those sacks?
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks. Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Let's see where that pantry is. In here, I guess?
And give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? The saints are still St. Wenceslas Day, and they don't collect tithes before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last.
Can't see shit.
So, have you got any idea?
Is it on the wood? I think so. Why is it so dark in here? Don't I have a torch or something? How do I equip the torch? Oh, how do I use it? I can't see, damn it. It's way too dark in here. Okay, that's better. Okay, I guess this is where she wants the sacks. Okay, there's a chest up here.
God bless.
Sure, God bless.
Life treating you? Not too bad, but I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself in 2 to get it all done on time.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
So, sure, where could I find a decent apprentice? To talk about the inheritance.
Someone wants an apprentice. I can do that. Oh, the dice are outside, aren't they? Wait, how do I only have 1 out of 5? Okay, how did the last one not count?
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I am the son of the bailiff.
Enjoy your meal.
I heard about the attack.
What's going on here? Who did he pick a fight with? 3 out of 5.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Uh-oh. Say sand, calm down. Don't insult that company. Calm down.
Calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion.
That's good.
At least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
And cut it out. Apologies to the...
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business.
Damn, you don't have any time.
And get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'll kill you.
Why do I have to fight? And who are you?
Take that fucker out. Take that fucker.
And how are you still up?
Come on. Shame on you.
Damn it.
You're no match for us.
There are too many.
Filthy German.
Corva, I'm wounded.
Stamina, come on, stamina.
We'll finish this quickly.
Come on, fucking stamina sometimes. Jesus. Stop it. Dude, look at him. Trying to sneak up. Got my first. You're the next. Who's talking German now all of a sudden? I need to bring in the fucking flour. You're wasting my time, guys.
You're finished. Hey, now you fucked up.
Yeah, fuck that.
Let him have it.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Fuck you.
You'll kick the bucket, you shit.
Just get down already. Jesus.
Come on then.
We're gonna gut you, poor son.
Okay.
Now you're mine.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
I shouldn't have done that.
bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak...
The old lady.
Just shut up and done some work. We'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Well done. I just wanted to move the flower.
Who the hell do you think you are?
And I'm the only one with any sense. Sorry, but I'm
the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
you want to put the blame on me? Who started quarreling?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
And you know all about that, eh? You're a spoiled brat.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own
Man,
back.
he's getting mean. So he said, now I have infinite time. Swear, make peace.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Okay. But the flower sacks, though. God damn it. The flower sacks.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Yeah, I'll see about that. There goes the Lord.
Hey! Go!
Well.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like.
You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Well then. And alone we are.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
But my doggo, though. Well, that went completely sideways.
I suppose I really do need to find some job.
Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, word around you, then people will react to the crimes. Yeah. Okay, got it.
I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
One beer after another.
Over here.
Oh, she.
It's about time. Come here.
Who the hell are you?
You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
What do you want? What's your story? What do you want?
From me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
Okay, you're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
I suppose you're right.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
What is your name anyway?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Oh. So you're a wanderer. Where are you headed? Why are you helping me?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure. So you're a wanderer. Which city are you going to?
You said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet.
Nice.
But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Of course. So you're a wanderer. Why are you helping me?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first.
Okay.
That's going to take me a long while yet.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else. so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They
Yeah, that
travel
makes
from
sense.
place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes
People
look
don't
like.
not like the
You can
unknown.
go and see them. Just don't stare too long.
Tell me more about Tomcat.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Where did my reputation fall from that? Do you think he might teach me something?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog,
Nice.
moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Huh. Combat training. Nice. How does he...
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles.
Nice.
He breaks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a
Course.
loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And
Nice.
when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all
Jesus.
the way home.
Where can I find Tomcat?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Okay,
Should I watch out
sure.
for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Sure. Help me. I need something to wear.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed.
That's for
Although
sure.
that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny.
Nice.
I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
I'd rather not stand out too much. I could use some armor. Like to look noble. So that's my lowest stat. Should probably go with this.
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
After what you did here with that friend of yours, even the deaf and blind would immediately recognize you. But between the two of us,
Aw.
it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt and trousers if you know where to look.
I won't steal. Thanks, that'll come in handy.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I need to get some money. Need a horse.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Sure. Now let's get chewed out by the lady for not finishing the job. Is that the right lady? Yeah.
Have you come to break some more stuff?
I went past your garden the other day, and that dog of yours was going mad, barking and growling at me.
Clothes on, you scoundrel.
He never used to be like that.
Alright, I don't have any clothes on, do I?
He's getting old and losing.
That should be better.
He used to be such a sweet dog.
I'll give him a bit longer before I take him to the knackers.
I can't go in.
That I hear.
What?
Ah, so you're doing that. Right then. What are you doing here?
I wanted to talk to you. I guess not. Blue trespass. Private property, huh?
I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of...
Hmm.
Didn't you hear that the king himself...
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Sure, whatever. You need to find that smithy too. Yeah, that's the same lady. She just moved. Huh. Oh, that's a smithy. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Good progress again. And yeah, we will continue here next time. Let me jump over to the camera. Let's do the outro. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Things happened. We had like a cutscene with no audio. That was weird. But yeah, good progress. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I will be back on Friday, jumping back into more Ninja Gaiden 2 and Monster Hunter Wilds again. So do look forward to that. And on Saturday we will be back for more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Till then, stay awesome and have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye!